Hey guys, and welcome to today's project of making Frumenty. The ingredient list is in the description. This was a popular dish in Western European medieval cuisine. It is a porridge that was a peasant staple. The name Frumenty comes from the Latin word frumentum, which means grain. It was usually made with cracked wheat boiled with milk or broth. Other recipes include the use of eggs, currants, sugar, orange blossom water, and other ingredients. If you made a savory version, you could serve it with meat or fish. This was a dish served between courses at a banquet. However, in today's version, it was first mentioned as a dessert in one of the earliest known cookbooks, Le Ménagier de Paris, from the 14th century. It was cooked in milk with almonds that had been boiled and then sweetened, spiced, and served warm or cold during winter. That is the one we are doing today. Let's begin. You will need to find some cracked wheat or Bulghur wheat, harvested at its peak for its fullest natural flavor. Very versatile stuff. It takes on the flavor of whatever you put in with it. Measure out 375 grams in a bowl. This is how it looks like. Tiny little golden grains. Take a medium pot and pour the wheat in. Next, pour in 750 grams of water. We are going to hydrate the wheat. Take the pot over to the stove and turn on the heat to medium to high. We want it to come to a boil. Make sure you stir every now and then. Once it comes to a boil, take it off from the heat and set it to one side. Set your timer for 30 minutes. We want to bloom the wheat and for it to absorb all the water. Next, let's take care of the base flavor. This is the unique part of this recipe and is also what gives it its color. Take a small pinch of saffron. Don't add too much, otherwise it can be overpowering in saffron flavor, unless you like that. Then go ahead and add a little bit more. The next step is optional, but it will add more flavor. We are going to lightly toast the saffron to really awaken its flavor. Take a small pan and place the saffron in. Take it over to the stove and turn on the heat to medium to high. We want to lightly brown it for a couple of seconds only. They can brown very easily. Just look at that. It's toasted but still retaining the color. Next, take a large pot. Pour in 1 liter of milk. 160 grams of raw almonds with skin on. The reason why I have the skin on is for more flavor. 225 grams of honey to give it some natural sweetness, the saffron. And lastly, 1 pinch of sea salt. Take that over to the stove and turn on the heat to medium to high. We want the mixture to boil for 5 minutes. Keep stirring and don't walk away, because it could boil over. Look at that nice color coming out. Take it off from the heat and strain the mixture. The recipe I have says to throw the almonds away, as all we wanted was the almond flavor in the milk, but these are perfectly good nuts, so let's do something with them. Let's wash the almonds. Now we can peel the skin off from the almonds. I'm going to roast these almonds to get a nice deep flavor for my garnish/decoration later on. They take about 15 to 20 minutes to roast. Take them out from the oven and let them cool in the corner. Now, let's get back to the wheat. They have absorbed all the water and they look fluffy. Use your spoon to break them up. Now, take a large pot. You can use the one you had from earlier. Pour in the wheat. Then pour in the milk mixture. Toss in 100 grams of sultanas. At this point, you can use other dried fruits such as raisins and currants. The reason why I'm using sultanas is because I had that at home. Bring that over to the stove and turn on the heat to medium to high. Bring that to a boil and cook it out until it reduces. It took me about 5 to 10 minutes of boiling. Give or take, depending on how you want the consistency to be. I like a rather thick porridge. There you go. It has thickened, but still looks moist and loose. Now remember the almonds I had toasted from earlier? I have over here a microplane or fine grater. Let's grate some almonds on the top, just to bring that nutty flavor to even greater heights. Place some ungrated almonds as decorations as well. Now comes the best part. This recipe called for adding butter at the end. I have seen other recipes that said to add whipped cream. I think butter adds a nice finish to porridge. A friend from work, Carlos, introduced me to the idea of adding butter to porridge. And it has to be butter. None of that fake butter like margarine or olive spread. Real butter does the job. And it does the job very well. I have here a traditional butter curler. I thought it would be fitting for a dish like this. It is very easy to use. Just take a block of butter and pull towards yourself. It gives you this very nice shell-like curl. Well, there you have it. Frumenty or medieval porridge, but done in today's setting. Let's have a taste. Mix the butter in. Oh my goodness. That is so rich and fulfilling. Plus, the explosive flavor from the sultanas, the nuttiness from the almonds, and the hint of saffron. I was really full after this plate. The best thing I can compare this to is perhaps saffron rice pudding. And there you have it. As usual, it was a pleasure having you with us on this journey today. If you enjoyed what you watched, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to be notified of upcoming videos, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.